Sorry for my delay, but I'm here now. About an hour and a half later than I wanted to be, but thankfully stream does not reflect that. Alright, let me fix some things that I've just noticed. Yeah, I didn't think I'd leave anyone late waiting at least. I'll refresh that. No camera today. Feeling lazy. Ba-ba-ba. And by lazy, I mean it's 1:30 in the morning. I don't have my camera on, frankly. Okay. Mentioned it the other day, and it got me really wanting to get Pick Culture 2 back up. We'll see how we'll not continue. No, I want to restart this, frankly. Because I do not like the choices I made during my solo time when I did this. Year ago? 2 years ago? Load. Oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna quit. Main menu. Play. Good old slot 20. Enter save name. Stream. Okay. Difficulty. Definitely not easy. Standard. Yeah. Occasional. Moderate. Yeah, it looks good to me. This game have controller support? It supposedly does. Why is it not? Tribe of the Hunted. The Rotten Hunt Blessed Remnants of the Outcast. Stars Union. The Outcast. Republic of Dread. That has a nice ring to it. We're gonna go with a classic red and black look. All right. Let's find our main emblem, which will be a blue. Skull motif. Not that. You know, it's pretty sick, frankly. Yeah, definitely not the cross. Nah. Want more of the black to show through. Frankly, I do like this pattern. Next. All right. right. I don't know any Kathleen, so Kathleen Franklin it is. Oh, faction leader. No, I want this to be D-Jam then. Or DJ. DJ Grimm. I know, I'm real creative like. Don't you like my creativity? DJ Grimm. Body. Ooh, you're not looking too hot, are you? No, not that dark. That's fine. Features. Let's see what we're doing here. Half of these look like you got hit in the face with a goddamn frying pan. Roll with one, it's the most normal looking, Jesus. Hair, short, messy eyebrows, facial hair. Goddamn, not much drops. Probably a soul patch. I like the survivor beard though, frankly. Eyebrows, type A, none. We'll choose the same color. God, I wish I could zoom in on your face. Does hair matter when I have a hat? I don't think so. Not doing the gas mask. Cowboy hat's nice. But for the sake of seeing my hair, we'll do none. And we'll figure it out from there. Not face hair. Medium messy? Medium messy. Accessories. Oh, I did like the cowboy hat, frankly. And we'll keep the glasses. Clothing. Flannel. I like the jacket look. Yeah, we'll stick with the jacket. Can my jeans not be the same color as my shirt? There we go. Cargo, jeans. Yeah, we'll go with jeans. And my shoes. If I can get, if this is truly an apocalypse and I can get my hand on military boots, I'm taking the military boots, frankly. Stats. Well, educated, athletic, troubled, street smart. What's street smart? Decent perception, charisma, carrying capacity, unarmed damage, melee weapons. Turn priority in combat, chances of successful recruiting, positive relationships, and cheaper trade deals. How many items are located when searching, time given to smart armed traps. Max integrity of crafted objects, quality of crafted items, and fortitude. So I'm definitely going to want someone with a bit higher on the charisma end and the strength end. You know, charisma, perception, and then a strength and dexterity for out and about. And then a decent intelligence and charisma for home. And then kind of like a random as it can get. So we're going to stick with the street smart and traits. I can do 5 trait points. The leader will start with a guaranteed max charisma of 20. Armchair ruler. When the leader leaves the shelter, all characters gain a no. Okay. Absolute trainer. Yeah, a leader that's captivating should not be an absolute trainer. Maybe that's just me. Attractive. Leader gains relationship points fast with their other characters. Not bad. Might redo that. Might take that one out. One faction will automatically start as rival once discovered. No thank you. Doesn't need bodybuilder for the way they're built. Brittle bones. Carnivorous. Character will not eat anything. No. Can't be that picky in an apocalypse, please. Characters in the shelter have 25% chance for committed pugilist. Character cannot equip weapons, will only fight with their fist. Not good for my guy. Maybe the other one I'll have be like a combat junkie with the pugilist. Maybe. This character deals from start with a built-in intelligence cap of 10. I mean, they're not going to be my main crafter. So maybe. Eavesdropper. Characters are less likely to have conversations when the leader is present. Leader will start a guaranteed max perception of 20. I would get rid of attractive for that. If I could get an extra point. Fist of Steel. This character deals 100% more damage with fists. So I would probably, if I were to go with committed pugilist, I would go Fist of Steel. Flexible. Flimsy. No. Frail. Let's not risk it because they're going to be going out. Later start with a guaranteed max intelligence of 20. Character deals 25. Later's inability to care for plants. All crops grown in and around the shelter take on. No. Take extra damage from poison. All recruits gain loyalty twice as fast. Character will always gain a positive modifier from conversation. One random faction starts as trusted. Character miss a turn. Character deals 50% damage with weapons. Interesting. Character will not make friends. All relationships will never. No, they're the leader, for the love of God. Meat lover. This character will gain double substance from meat. Due to the leader's neglectful nature, objects break down faster. No thank you. No thank you. Cannot use any offensive combat mood. Again, they're going out. Paranoid. Won't gain positive monsters. Character unable to use thrown items in combat. I'm not likely to use thrown items, frankly. Character is unable to use ranged weapons. Now that I don't want to handicap myself with. Very unsightly starts with facial disfigurement. Cheap. How is that compatible with attractive? No. Thin skull. Character affected by daze status for an extra turn. Not vegetarian. Strength cap. Unable to use two-handed weapons. All factions will automatically start as a rival one. No. No. We're going to get rid of attractive. We're going to put in... Won't gain positive modifiers isn't the worst thing in the world. And we're gonna go with dunce. Intelligence cap of 10. Because intelligence did what? Max integrity of crafted object. Well, quality of crafted object. You're the leader. You should not have a cap like that. We'll go with bitter. One faction will hate us off the bat, and that I can live with. And in turn, we are going to grab... we'll start with double stat points. What one was I gonna do? Yes. Perpetual energy. Smart, strong. Precardia. Members of the shelter can take extra 200 rounds before contracting radiation poisoning. Leader will gain double skills while leveling up. Flaying is guaranteed if the leader's health is less than 60 when in combat. Leader will start with guaranteed max fortitude. Was it observant that I was wanting? Maybe. But if I'm willing to give myself 2 more, double stats is not bad. Which I would take off captivating. Put on strong foundations. Double stats. Double stats means that this would all be 6s. What do you mean max level? Max level. Interesting. Let me look through this again. That's not great for a leader. That I'm not caring about. That... Extra damage from bleeding, not great. When he leaves, people are sadder, not great. Character will lose 60% stamina instead of 50 when winded. In combat. Attractive. Awkward. Bodybuilder. Brittle bones. Dunce. Extrasensory. So I can double my stats, which is a 2, a 4, 10, 10, 2, 3. Or I say fuck stronger foundations. I go with extrasensory, and I go with where is it? Mark? No. Strong? No. Strong foundations? No. Suave. Talented. Later will gain double skill points when leveling up. Okay. not genius. There we go. Now, with a guaranteed 20 here and here, that means I should put some perks elsewhere, right? Give myself some strength here, here, and here. Give myself the ability to level up if I have a 20 here and here. And then I'm not kneecapping myself on strength and fortitude. And then, yeah. Finalize. I got DJ, and then I'm going to add it over here, Walter and Stephanie. Nah, we're not going for the bald look. Short, messy, olive green. And we're not doing the gas mask because I want to see faces. Wayfarers, yeah, that's fine. You're not going to have the same clothes as me because I need to be able to identify from a distance. Let's see, you'll be our intelligence guy, so we'll do the shirt and tie. Red shirt and tie. Lighter cargo pants. Black trainers. Stats. Logical sounds fine. We don't need as high perception as much as we need a high intelligence for this person. Everything else I keep the same because home defense and all that is not a bad thing to have. Hygienic, outgoing, beautiful, quick learner. Alright, so hygienic. Duriness will increase at a slower rate. This can help the prevention of ill and sick. Duriness increases at a slower rate. Not bad. Being outgoing, you are more likely to strike up a conversation. Increase amount of conversations had in a day. Positive conversation again, more relationship point. All experience gain increased by 10%. Thirst need increase 20% slower. Toilet need slower. Doesn't drop litter when eating or crafting. Food rations relieve more hunger. Tiredness stat increases, decrease faster. Craft and fix faster. We're probably going hands-on. Optimistic outlook on life helps reduce the amount of time spent feeling negative. Why be down when you can be happy? To reach in positive mood effects. Okay. Resourceful, higher chance of recovering more when deconstructing objects. We're probably gonna go resourceful for whoever I'm gonna have partner up with me. So Walter over here and Stephanie, who is gonna be Stephanie. Melissa. I don't know any Melissas. I also don't know Walter. Nope. 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 You need hair. We're gonna just... The bun makes you look like Karen. And Walter already has the eyeglasses taken. Bandana is fine. Sure, phase 6, why not? Well, I'll go just long features. Eyebrows. Accessories. Go with like a black. This is the Apocalypse. You don't need a tank top. You need coverage, especially if you're going to be going out. You're going to be our bruiser. So how come you get more jacket colors? That's not fair. But also, we'll give you the red jacket so you stand the blue jacket. You'll stand out better. Not short. This is an apocalypse. Brown pants, yeah. And light military boots. Not doing the beanie. But you can wear the trucker cap, sure. Wish I could read that. It's fine. We'll give you the purple baseball cap. Stats. Not troubled, not street smart, not logical, not well-rounded, violent. Yes. Fuck it. We'll just top that down and bring that up. Trait, not outgoing. Optimistic, hands-on, deep sleeper, small eater, tidy, strong bladder, quick learner, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay, that's what that one's called. Outgoing, hygienic, resourceful, higher chance of recovering more items when deconstructing objects. Finalize. I don't like the name Walter. Larry Schultz, George Lynch, Daniel Ferguson, Andrew Walters, Dennis Rain, Matthew Simmons, Matthew Fowler, Marcus Littles, Jeffrey Burke, Joshua Wood. I like Joshua Wood. And Melissa, what's your last name? Mendez? Sure. We got Woods, Grimm, and Mendez. And of course, we're gonna have a pet. Doggo? Kitty? None. Doggo. Doggo. First name? Spike. No. Romeo. Yes, I like Romeo. Nah. Come on. Tyson. You know what? I like Zoey. Brown, black, lip. I'm not sure your lip is supposed to be that color. Silver, white, brown. I liked silver, frankly. Zoey. Accessories. Red bandana, green bandana, blue, purple, pink. We're going red bandana. Finalize. Pet dog, ranger skills, in and out shuttle can be trained to learn differences, allowing you to shave them in need. Can be trained to fight with you in combat. They can help you locate items when searching near locations. Also be a therapy pet. Yeah. Safe faction preset. Launch. Yes, remind me. Remind me of things, please. "20 arduous years have passed since the world and its rival factions now dominate the wasteland, fighting over resources and territory. A new faction has emerged and are taking control. We joined this faction as their leader has just discovered a perfect place for their headquarters, an abandoned underground shelter. Day 1. Welcome to the tutorial. You will make your way through multiple stages, which will teach you how to play the game, and objectives for each stage are listed in the top left. Complete the objectives to advance the stages. Inspect the character's need on the character avatar panel. All your faction members are all basic needs to be fulfilled and keep them alive. You can view individual needs on the side of the avatar. On the corner, any needs which are colored red need to be addressed as soon as possible. Select DJ and get them something to eat. Joshua, drink. Melissa, drink. Right click a water button, select drink water to assign job. Click pantry, open pantry, food item assigned to eat. Alright, so Pantry objects store food. The temperature of the room will affect the rate at which your food creates. Cold will slow, warm will speed. Each pantry has its own individual storage. You can organize and change the names. Extended icon. Next to this to rename the panel. Small pantry one's fine. So we want to probably take this. Trade value 10, trade value 5, weight 1. Eat. Automate the needs of at least one faction member. You can automate your faction members take care of their own basic needs. Open the clipboard panel to set this up. Clipboard. Clipboard lets you control your faction members' AI and view list, view of objects, and shop. Toggle automation of member needs on off by placing and removing text. Menu default information about power draw. Need will automate when yellow. Need will automate when red. Repair the water collector. Repair the water purifier. The shelter has a water collector. Purifier. Both need maintained. Keep all rainwater collected by the collector. The purifier is slowly dirty. And for automatic shelter water. Our water is also collected from the toilet and shower objects. So what we're gonna do sleep when yellow, shower when red, toilet when red to save water, eat and drink right now can remain at yellow. Objects, equipment. Okay. I need you, my repair. Nope, you don't do repairs. Repair. He doesn't need the anything like in the last game. Alright, plant broccoli seeds. Plant seeds. You can grow your own fruit by planting seeds. Highlight the container. Be careful to make sure the seeds grow conditions are met before planting. Growing food is important for your own survival. You maintain a good supply of food and feed your members, especially through winter. Food is grown from planting seeds. Planters on the surface if the temperature is right, or if the internal planters draw power. Click on the planter. Fuck. No. Oh, good. Refuel the generator. Yeah, let's come back inside. Okay. You can craft a mop and bucket. You can craft items to help maintain the shelter. And your faction D, craft a mop and bucket will allow you to keep the shelter clean. Right click the drafting table, craft object, then left click the mop and bucket. Gonna intelligence level craftable and maximum integrity value if it has integrity. Drawing table, craft object, different ingredients. You can unlock higher faction goals. Okay. Dictated by intelligence, you have to be careful. You just craft faction goals, can also boost final product. Craft object. With the left mouse button. There we go. Since Joshua's smart, this will go well. Okay, turn the room information overlay on, turn the room information overlay off. So I'm glad I can do that. How do I go down like that? Room information overlay. There we go. The background color of the room reflects the temperature. Clean the shelter. Clean the generator. Use fast forward. Okay. Craft some cement. If you're missing any crafting ingredient for a recipe, most of them can be crafted at the workbench. Right? Workbench, craft once you've selected an item to craft. Click confirm. Currently selected member will craft it. Workbench is when you craft items, and equipment. Craft items are used for crafting recipes such as equipment. You can unlock higher tier craft levels by completing faction goals. The workbench can also be used to dismantle items and equipment in the base into base materials. Lovely. Confirm. Recycle a pipe. Most items can be repaired on the base part. Right click the workbench and hit recycle items. Recycle junk items found while exploring is a great way of obtaining crafting ingredients. Recycling panel consists of 3 different sections: inventory of items that can be recycled, a queue of items that can be recycled, and an output queue. Click an item with left mouse button, transfer it to the inventory queue. Vice versa, the recycling can be started, but okay. Confirm. Wait, no, stop. I wanted her to do that. She's better at dismantling. Okay, craft object, dirt room. You crafting good. Build a room as build more objects in the shelter. You need more room. Excavate new room by drafting table, craft. Crafting menu, then click on dirt room, build a new room, exiting to existing room. If you wish to expand downward, a stairway door must be built below an existing one. Okay. Open the faction goals menu. faction has a list of goals they aim to achieve. Some are easy, others are harder. Complete faction goals provide some rewards such as loot and faction ability. Unlocking access to new craftables, right click the flag and select the goals list. Faction goals lets you monitor the progress of goals your faction can complete. Each goal is unique and has certain requirements to unlock new abilities for your faction. Goals with multiple stars have more than one level to unlock. Craft a bed, a toilet, a shower, stove, and a room. Okay. Set up an expedition party. Increase speed at which characters deconstruct objects, put out fires. Increase object crafting speed. Okay. Set up an expedition. Expedition setup menu allows you to set up expedition parties, explore the world. First page lets you choose which faction members will be part of the party. Use arrows to either side of the inventory. Clicking add the icons. Party dismiss. Don't want Melissa to be the leader. I want DJ to be the leader. And then I want Melissa. Melissa. What? Did I not? Hold on. Did I not? I thought I said my max stuff to 20. Okay, hold on. This game supposedly had controller support. Game controls. Any unsaved progress will be lost. How do I fucking save? Option. Don't particularly want to. Fuck it, I'll blitz through again if I have to, I guess. Play. Stream take 2. Okay. That's fine. Load faction preset. Fuck. Glory, 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 glory. Okay. Traits. The leader will start with a guaranteed max charisma of 20. Why didn't I then? Why didn't I start with a max level of 20? Why was my level 1? Was it because I was in the tutorial? Did I read this wrong or something? You had that. Swear you weren't custom. You were logical with 1 down on perception and 1 up on intelligence, I think. Yeah, it looks like, right, okay. You, I think I just left you as violent, right? Fuck me. Violent. Because I knocked 1 off of your perception and put it into dexterity. Okay. I started you off, but... Why did I not? Why? Why? The leader will start with a guaranteed max charisma of 20. Guaranteed. So it should not matter what I put this at, because they'll start with a guaranteed max of 20. Is that incorrect logic? Because I feel like, personally, I should be able to do this. And, you know, with that guaranteed max, be fine. Guaranteed max. Start with a guaranteed max charisma of 20. But I guess I'm gonna go with this, just to be fucking sure. Not intelligence. Finalize. Launch. Yes. Oh good, story time to chase away the nightmare. Hi, I was wondering who popped in. And this isn't story time as much as it is apparently me struggling time with understanding how stats work. Or are supposed to work. We're coy like a piece of banana. Okay, are we still... Why are we stuck on the gut? Day 1. Okay. I don't wish to end draw. Okay. Open pantry. Dismiss. Eat. Drink. Drink. automate the needs. Dismiss. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. I don't know what's up with all these nightmare related, but they can stop now. Nightmaricus Stopicus. Repair. Repair. Plant seed. Dismiss. Plant broccoli. Come back inside. Add fuel to generator. You're very welcome for stopping the nightmares. Craft object. Dismiss. Craft mop and bucket. Dismiss. Room info overlay on, off. Clean the generator. Clean the shelter. Okay. We're crafting again, so you do the crafting. Confirm. Recycle item. Dismiss. Recycle pipe. Recycle. Build a dirt room. Where's my crafty boy? Hiding behind a pillar. Craft object, dirt room. Craft down here. Move this shit right the fuck along. Damn, I wish I had a trap for that. Faction goals. Open, dismiss, close. Set up an expedition. Dismiss. Add. Skills, attack. No. Pet stays at home. We don't have a vehicle right now. All their needs are fine. Mood is fine. No. Someone needs to stay at home. Max integrity of crafted items. Quality of crafted item. Set up an expedition party. No, I did not get a chance to. I was out today doing some stuff. Secondary equipment, you can change which character you are equipping by selecting the avatar. By clicking the option menu store, all weapons, bags, and equipment will stay equipped to the character after the expedition set. You can change their equipment at any time. Okay. No, I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did want that. You don't have a weapon. Hopefully for something fun. Yeah, we met up with a friend today. which is why there was no stream earlier. Collect resources from the outside world. Right click the radio, set up an expedition. Once the party has been set up and confirmed, all party members will leave the schedule automatically. Crafting, healing, crafting. Oh, fuck it. Next. Final page lets you plot the route of waypoints on your party. Left click to click the hex tile. Display a list of available options. Plot a route, bring party home. Most locations can be searched to locate items to help you start. The best way to finding resources you need to build objects. While most items found while searching locations are low quality. There we go. Alright, hold on. Can I go back? Back. Thank you. Now next. Now you want the banana. Nope. Delete. And delete. There we go. I want to go over there, explore that, and then go back. Lovely. They're gonna do that. Open the glossary. Okay, your shelter inhabitants can develop physical and mental ailments such as limp, nervous tick, food poisoning ailments shown the character ailment sheet. Most ailments never will have a negative effect. Okay. Goals. Craft a bed, a toilet, a shower, a stove. Rearrange shelter allows you to freely rearrange objects. Keep that up there. But let's move water. And storage. Would rather the crafting table, the radio, the water filter, and that there. You know what? The radio can be over there, but the other crafting thing's gonna be here. That's the animal food bowl and stuff. Let's keep that under there, frankly. And the cleaning supplies can go there. Want the crafting stuff there. That stuff tucked away back there. Good. How do I confirm? Oh, confirm. Okay. Now I need to craft. I need to craft a... Should get a snare trap going. I don't have rope. Don't need a table and chair. I need a shower and a toilet. Okay, I need a valve for that, but I can do a toilet. A cot, not necessarily a bed, but... I need rope. Oh, this is the cycle thing. I wouldn't mind crafting a couple rope. I need this for a makeshift shower. I need a valve. Shoot, let me not. Okay, let's confirm that. Let's craft. I'll still be able to make a cot. Right now, the cot can go there. We're gonna hold off on crafting rope, and we are gonna instead try to get that brass valve, but we need more pipe. So the rope is definitely more worth it, I think. I don't need to make a poor grave yet. Incinerator, no, I need a stove. There's a scroll. Desk fan, keg burner. Surface plot's not a bad idea. Small planter. A sink. Sink is good. Cardboard box, litter tray, enrichment toys. A pour stove. I need a hinge. Need a lot of things I don't have. So yeah, let's get on that rope after all. Craft item. Snare. We'll place the snare a little closer to there. No, I'll save the salvaging for when the team comes back. Shelter. It's warm out, but by moving my food down there, I have a better chance. Radio contact. Ooh, okay, so there's a river over there. Interesting. And that is a road. View items. The item transfer panel, left click to transfer items, right click to pay close attention to the weight of the top of the respective panels that dictate how many items can be stored. This book will grant charisma experience to anyone for charisma level of 1 to 5. And it's in reduced effect when used outside recommended levels. Okay. Broken game console. The Songa Mega Station. Top of the line game console at the time. Looks like someone has been blowing into cartridge port of this one. It won't play another game ever again. Can be recycled and useful items. Or beyond repair. Recyclable. Electrical filament. Burned clothes. Circuit breaker. Coal. Right now we're just gonna take everything I can. Okay. We don't have any use for mineral ore right now. Don't need glass. Gold can be valuable. Logs, that's wood. I say that can be valuable. We'll ditch the TV for now. Ah, the logs, it's super heavy thing, so we'll hold off on that. Food we take. I think the planks. The scrap pile. Positive mood. Recycled. We want more snares. Plastic and fuel. Burnt clothes. I mean, I'll definitely need to send another expedition out this way. But for right now, that is fine. So we're going to confirm. Party's traveling home. I'm going to close. So if I craft item, need a rubber, which I think I grabbed. Need a rubber for that, and then need more pipe. How do I make pipes? Metal shavings. All right. Confirm. Good, let's have you. This is where I can junk. Salvage, salvage, salvage. It's my crafter boy. Excuse me. Ah, okay. That's camo. A satchel would be nice, but I need more did not grab rubber. That is unfortunate, but I'm about to get some, I think, so all is not lost. Yes, okay, now we can craft. Confirm. There. Oh, shoot. No, you. Fill food bowl. 80% full, that's fine. You'll be fine, Zoey. You'll be fine. Go on. Water the plant. After you. You'll go get sleep afterward. Okay. The stove requires a hinge. The hinge requires that. Yeah, we'll set up an expedition. Yeah. Next, you will also get a set of brass knuckles. Next, you're gonna go here. And then, go here. And then you're gonna come home. Actually, gonna go here, then home. You slept enough. You need to craft yourself a stove so you can cook some food, frankly. Well, let's see about you crafting another couple dirt rooms. View items. Let's bring the rest of it back. Confirm. Close. Right. Encounter in road with the New Wars. This territory is controlled by the New Order. This area is classified currently trespassing. You suggest you leave now before violence, which we'd like to avoid. I knew Melissa shouldn't have led this. I don't want Melissa talking. Who are you? The New Order is the only faction capable of restoring the world back to former present. Works tirelessly, fight off all the enemies of the glorious faction. We have found alliances to be beneficial with other groups. If you're willing to take on jobs for us, we might gain your trust. The president would need to authorize all jobs, so it is best you make contact with them through secure radio channels. All right. Excavate. Now that you've eaten, and then you can sleep. Investigate. Huh? What do you want? I'm armed, you know. A trade sounds good. What you got? Okay. Our food storage is full anyway. Tomato seeds. Another 2.5 of value. Silver scrap. No. Only a value of 2.5 is needed. You know what, let's go for that. Yeah, you know what? Complete trade. Trader agreed to do a deal. Which come in handy thanks for the trade. Yeah. Need to set him as priority when it comes to the things first. All cats and dogs listed here. Cats also display their 3 stat levels. Prey, drive, scavenging, clicking skill. Dog. Okay, what's Zoey's skills? Ooh. Okay. Will no longer defecate inside shelter. Purchase. Trained to grab their weapons out of hand of 2 expose. Unleash a fear-inducing bark on command. Take a bite out of targeted opponent. Chomp down an opponent's leg, making him escape if possible. Maul a single target. Be prepared in combat. We're gonna go with mauling a target. Okay. Surface of the shell to locate anything that could be useful? Sure. Train teaches dog how to detect if an opponent is going to attack its owner, giving them an increased chance to respond. Teaches dog allowing to assist with hunting. Yeah, I'll take hunting assistant. Intimidate potential threats before a fight begins. Yes, please. Scavenging cells. Locating useful items, always good. Yeah, let's get you some rest. But if you need the bathroom, use it. Anything not transferred will go to the junk pile. Okay, we can use the stove to cook, but right now I need more storage containers. How do I get more storage containers? This. I need wood. Recycle items. Batch members increase their stat. Okay, so we'll do the skills panel later. Craft item. We need that storage box. Craft item. We need another storage box to be safe, frankly. And then I would not mind another topside planter for the tomatoes we are growing. Or the tomatoes we could grow. Yeah. Partition wall. Confirm. Lovely. Craft item. How likely am I to make a shower? I need a bit more wood and I need pipes. Skills. Alright. You're in my intelligence, boy. So. Can attempt to cure a bleeding stab without a bandage. Increase the points. Oh, you don't have any points. You have a charisma point of all things. Okay. Attempt to cure fear. We'll never insult new recruits when having a conversation. Sure. We're gonna purchase that one. When we get an opportunity to have a shower, we will take a shower. In the upgrade menu, you'll be able to upgrade things. Efficiency. More water per second when it's raining sounds really goddamn nice. Repairing that sounds good. Yeah, maybe get her into the bed. This counts as a shower. Okay. How are you feeling shower-wise? Think you should have. Right, everyone. Drink. Drink. Use. Before you sleep. Fill food bowl. We'll fill it with that and that, sure. Train. Okay. Oh, she didn't get a chance to take a shower as much as I tried to get her to do it, but... Craft item. You know, oh, I can change that from... Craft item. You. What's it gonna take? We need pipes. Pipes. Confirm. Craft item. Fuck, I'm a pipe short. God damn it. Let's repair that and repair that. Well, faction Jimmy can be contacted by the radio. Left click on the factions. Radio call. Request a job to boost reputation. Arrange trade. Eventually become trusted enough to give you special quests. Complete a job will form an alliance. Then, no order has assessed you being as non-hostile. What business do you have? Job. Okay. This faction is in desperate need of the following resources. Gather it for them. Pistons and duct tape. Soap and duct tape. Interesting. Okay. So what would it take for me to craft pistons and or duct tape? Bottled dirty water. Battery, bulb, circuit breaker, transistor, switch, motor, fuse. Okay, duct tape, glue, which I don't have but can make. Bone, rope, lube. Can make them. I don't have raw honey. I can't make that. No. Add fuel. Not you. You. Add fuel. Contact faction. Trade. Rest of it has no surplus. Quartite. Orange strand. Thin orange strand uses propellant. Coal, wood, silver, silicone. Advanced logic. You wouldn't happen to be taking new recruits at the moment, would you? I can offer myself to your faction exchange for food and shelter. Strong bladder and slow learner and stats like this, I wouldn't take you on any expeditions. What would I even use you for? Because right now you would just be an extra mouth to feed. I don't need that. I need someone with better stats than this. I say no. Harvest plant. No, fuck. I'd rather have him do it, I guess. Plant seed, tomato seed. Wait, no, that's my stuff. Ooh. Actual weapons. What am I willing to trade for that? Not even that yet. Cycle the TV, the logs, pan. Also, I should save. Set up expedition. I don't necessarily. I just need to de-equip shit, okay? Fine. Set up expedition. Back. Trade. Acquired strength 14. Acquired strength 12. Never mind. Look, I know you're tired, but you need to get up. You need to craft a shower finally. We can do it. After you craft a pipe. Confirm. Craft a shower. This is a shower, right? Makeshift shower, yep. How do I rearrange the shelter again? Rearrange shelter. Oh, okay. Well. Where is... Oh, just standing in the corner. %. Okay. Okay, what is... Spike trap. Small greenhouse. It's not bad. Good grave. A planter. Locker. A good toilet. Good shower. Chicken coop. Safely store up to 4 chickens. An exercise bike. Armory. A workshop where you can upgrade and fix weapons. Bed. Lightweights. A recycler. Medium crate. A deer stand. Interesting. A camping stove. Medium pantry. Okay. So what are our goals? Craft. Alright, so I just need to craft more random objects. Still just need to craft more random objects. All items crafted at a workbench. More crafting of objects. More crafting of objects. More deconstructing objects. I don't want to have to put out fires faster. Rubbish cleaned. Craft items in the armory. Lab. First aid kits. Cook. Traps harvest. Plant harvest. Trades complete. Upgrade more objects. Repaired. Convert prisoners. Interesting. I can put you to use. Set up expedition. Ember is too tired. Alright, you're just getting up slow. Fair enough. Set up an expedition. End of week report now available. This report make you curious to see what events are started event. I'll post under attack. Okay. Vented. Close. Set up expedition. You can sleep later. Emperor's too tired. Set up an expedition. Thank you. Get the fucking brass knuckles back on you. don't really have much else to do. Clean shelter. Oh, now. Investigate. Encounter in the desert. Oh, hi, Mar. You're not a slaver, are you? I don't think I could handle that going through that again. If you're not a slaver, what do you want? Trade. Pretty sound good. What you got? Nothing. Broccoli, potato. Man, that would have been fucking great. Don't like what you see? Shoot yourself. Oh, but I don't think I need to water that anymore. Sinful. Okay. New items. We left an eraser here. Hot dog, but we got some forest around us. We have a better idea of our surroundings. Desperate meat. Oh, yeah, let's not. Shall we? Much prefer to do that. Yep, take care of your needs before your party comes home. Confirm. You don't need a shower, you want a shit. Okay. Not the automation, I want to see room info. Ah, stone rooms need cement. Not me. Josh is gonna craft cement. Since we're waiting on them to finish sleeping anyway. Oh, I just used all the fucking limestone though. Okay. Well, we're quite lacking in the resource department. I could honestly do with another goddamn bed. But I need pipes. Or I need wool. I need wool either way, frankly, but you know. Hate to do this, you've had enough sleep. And if I want an expedition soon, yeah, you need to sleep. But outposts are control points of the map. Whoever controls the outpost controls the region. The outpost can be attacked and taken over by defeating the occupier force. You can trade with outposts. You can also request emergency rations. No, I do not want to say what pops up. Blah, 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 blah. Delete waypoint. I need to just go and hope to find something, frankly. Dip a toe in there. And then do that. I think this is going to be my last expedition of the night, and then I'm going to call it for today. Skills. Train. Pet and then train. Interesting. Parties encountered other survivors. Oh, hi there. You're not a slaver, are you? I don't think I could handle that. Trade. I have nothing. Really need to bring the shit on these expeditions, but... with Los Muertos. Halt. Why have you wandered into our territory? Actually, it doesn't matter. I suggest you turn around and go back to where you came. This is Los Muertos territory. We're armed to the teeth, and if you're looking for hostility, you found it. Who are you? Los Muertos is comprised of the mostly ex-military personnel. We used to be a part of the New Order forces, but we couldn't continue working for that regime. Our commander, Gabriela Montero, led the uprising, which convinced us to leave. Work together. We haven't met your group before. Working together could be beneficial for both of us, but you will need to prove yourself to our leader. Contact her via radio and say you met with us. Take care. Alright, let's see what we got to trade here. Onion, pea, seeds are always good. Anything else is kind of meh. Let's see, 30. Animal fat I feel like should be worth more. Keep the knuckle dusters for him in case something goes wrong at base. I can part with 3 broccoli seeds. I've already grown some broccoli. Rock. Part with a bit of animal fat. Little bit of food. A little bit of food. And that's a D. We needed honey for something. Fuck. Alright, we don't need it right now. We're gonna go with that trade. Fully toilet trained. That's the next one I want to set to train, and then combat skills. Take your shower, and you're gonna train them. That's fine. You can. Hello, your faction need me, and you won't find anyone better than me. Please let me join, please. I mean, they're not the best at perception, but they're fairly well-rounded, well enough that I think they could help protect the base if something were to go wrong. But I wouldn't send them out on an adventure. They're resourceful. Chance of recovering more objects when deconstructing. Okay. You recruited a new recruit. New recruits not initially fully loyal to unless loyal recruits can't be set out. New recruits' loyalty increases over time. Dismiss. Clipboard. Okay, Michael, go harvest the fucking truck. While you're up here, plant an onion seed. And let water it. I want you to do some general repairs. Would not mind upgrading the efficiency of this. Need more wool. I need to do more. Let's see, water purifier. Capacity. Efficiency. Durability. Pet Zoey. Then train them. Craft an item. I think a snare trap would be nice. I want to craft. Fine, I'll work on that later. Unless you can craft it for... But will I lose it? Still 3. Okay, doesn't matter then. Set up an expedition. Not Michael. Good. Should make them bags at some point. But that point is not right now. There are some special resources generating locations at factory or whatever. These locations need to be worked by explorer parties to generate top quality resource. A party will generate 1 item per work cycle and continue until they generate 10 items or tell you to stop. The longer they work, to resource. Okay. What do you need to sort on your stats? Okay, then we're gonna... Okay. Then we're gonna sleep. You. Do what you're gonna do. This will be the last thing I do before I end the stream, I guess. Not much trade value. 90%. The plant is overwatered. It's a temperature thing then. Fair enough. 5 and 24, 4 and 30, 4 and 30, 5 and 21, 4 and 30 should be fine. I guess the onions didn't read them properly. What did you get? We need some buckets. Give me the honey. Eating that, fine. I eat that. Will be good. Wood will be good. Gas. Shoddy. Intelligence. Scrap piles are nice. The limestone is good. Give me the goddamn gas. Oh, one's full, one's empty. And probably not the worst thing. Let me just take what I can and whatever I can take, like a leave the fucking rocks behind. That's good wood scrap, rubber. I want the sand. More than I want that. And I'll leave behind whatever I need to at the next place. Encounter in scrapyard with New Order. Now, wise to stop a New Order patrol. Did you need something? I mean, I didn't want to fight. So we're gonna flee. Encounter in reservoir. The neutral status confirmed. The property is controlled by New Order. Vacate this area before force is implemented to remove you. You will lose all items gained from working resources. Yeah. We didn't do any working, so that's fine. So the farmhouse is good. Okay, the shelter. Harvest the trap when you're done. Radio contact. We were able to search this up. Fuck yeah, to the baseball bat. Okay. What do we want to leave behind? Not the yarn. The metal scrap is good. We'll leave that behind. We'll leave that behind. We want the baseball bat. Book is a good trade. That and that and that and that we want. Leave the empty one, take a full one. Leave the frying pan, we'll take the other. Oh, maybe not. Not really building with that right now, so we'll leave that behind. What is good? Bolt for water. We don't really need water. We'll leave the rest. Confirm. Close. We encountered someone. Okay. Investigate encounter with the New Order. Now why stop? Did you need something? Yeah, didn't need to fight. Would have preferred a trade. Loyalty's 32. Let's use that. Finish up that training, would you? So what's the next skill I'm gonna want to do? Probably the combat skill. All right. All right. Save. Save slot 21. Gonna close. Gonna quit to desktop. And that's where I'm gonna end the stream. Ooh-wee. That was a bit of fun. Oof. Ooh, do, 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 do. Okay. Fun and chill. I'll definitely be returning to that world on stream at some point-ish soon. But let's see who we're gonna raid right now. If I hit the right buttons. The right buttons are the good buttons. Alright. Look at that, Nunskis is live again. Let's see, they're playing some Cobblemon. They got a team of a Mew, a Mewtwo, a Zapdos, a shiny Sharpedo, Vibrava, I think is what that says. And it looks like an Umbreon named Mucha. So we're gonna go give Nunskis a raid. Hopefully a certain somebody has fallen back asleep. But yeah. Anyway, chat, take care. Have a good one. Catch you on the flip.